Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to my channel, Butterfly Intuition, with me, Christina Marie. Welcome to another video in the True Crime Tarot series. In this video, I'm going to be tapping into the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. This was a recommendation by two viewers. I just want to thank Yellow Lemons and Green Limes 23 and Kim Eggleston 1889 for sending me a comment asking me to look into this case. So Sebastian Rogers was a 15-year-old boy who was autistic who disappeared without a trace in the early morning hours of February 26, 2024. He is believed to have wandered off with just a sweatshirt, pants, no shoes, completely barefoot, and just a flashlight, and never to be seen or heard from again. There has been no trace of him. They reported him missing that day. An Amber Alert went out. They did drain a pond, but they found no evidence or anything of him. There have been no leads. The only thing that the police found was the surveillance camera footage that showed two specks of light leaving the property in the early morning hours of February 26, 2024 at 3:30 a.m., which leads me to believe that Sebastian willingly left the house with someone. I am picking up on that he is no longer here in the earth plane, and that confirmation will come through in this video. I immediately get a weird vibe from his stepfather. His stepfather just stands out to me. I just feel the stepfather is not being truthful. So I want to start by looking into the relationship, the dynamic of the household of Sebastian, his mother, and his stepfather, because I feel that there's something there that will lead to some clues as to what exactly happened that night. Because he was reported to be last seen and heard from by his parents when he went to bed the evening before. And it's weird how an autistic boy would just get up and go missing. I don't know how severe his autism was, but judging by his pictures, I can definitely tell he was socially awkward, and he would not just wander off by himself. He would go with someone. So we have jealousy. So there was some jealousy happening in the house. So I feel there was a lot of butting of the heads. Now with the women's shoes, I feel there was a jealousy with the mother. Sebastian was jealous of his mother's relationship with his stepfather because Sebastian wanted his mother. He was a mama's boy. He wanted her all to himself, and the stepfather didn't like how she coddled him. So I feel that because he was autistic, there was probably, and he's a teenager on top of it with hormones, I feel that he had outbursts, and he would sometimes make it very challenging for her, and she knew how to deal with him. And so when he would have one of those moments, that's when the stepfather would get jealous, because he would feel like he was being left out. So she was definitely being pulled in both directions between Sebastian and her husband. With the blood on the floor, I do see that there was some rage there. So what else can you tell me about that early morning at 3:30 a.m.? What got him out of bed? Who got him out of bed? Was it his stepfather? Was it his mother? Was it a friend of his? Somebody he knew? Because I don't see him wandering off with a total stranger, and I don't see him wandering off by himself. I can just tell by his picture that he always had to have somebody with him. Okay, so we have grandparent. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a grandparent, but he definitely went off with somebody who was older. So I'm seeing the stepfather's face in my third eye, so I do feel he went off with his stepfather. So let's get a confirmation. Did Sebastian Rogers go off with his stepfather at 3:30 a.m. on February 26, 2024, was the 2 specks of light, the flashlight for Sebastian, and was the other and his stepfather. So I see we have a yes. Flow with the current natural progress. So yes, he willingly went off with his stepfather. I'm hearing the word adventure. They went off on an adventure. It was a top secret mission. He coerced him into going. So what was the intent of his stepfather getting him out of the house? We have perversion. So what I'm getting was because the man is behind a wall looking, and he's wearing a mask and he's hidden, he had a hidden motive. What was the hidden motive? We have mind control. So he took him out there to kind of test him, and I feel like in some ways he wanted to fix him. He wanted him to be a more independent, normal teenage boy that wasn't so dependent on his mother. But what happened when they were out there resulted in the unaliving of Sebastian. So I do feel very strongly that he lost his life that night. Can I get a confirmation, please? We have yes. It's going swimmingly, off the hook and in the flow. So I feel it happened in water, and I feel that's why they went into the pond. Maybe they thought they may have found evidence that he was near the pond or he went in it. But I don't feel his body was left there. I'm seeing dirt and a shovel and my third eye, so he was buried. What can you tell me? What do you want us to know? It was done out of greed. The stepfather just did it out of greed. So inside shows me that he was buried close, or perhaps even inside the house. He was kept there for a time, hidden before he was moved. So I want to tap into exactly what happened. Where is he? We have the forensic insight. Analyze situations with precision and detail. Use logical reasoning to dissect and understand complex scenarios. Apply forensic approach to uncover all relevant facts. So the stepfather did some research on forensics, and basically he watched a lot of those shows to gain insight as to how to not get caught. So because the window's wet, he could have used some type of chemical to disintegrate or get the body to decompose a lot faster. The investigator's insight gained from your investigations to inform your decisions. Reflect on your findings and apply this understanding to guide your actions. Insightful analysis leads to better outcomes. So this was planned. I think he wanted to try to save him, but in the back of his mind, this was like plan B. So I keep getting my chair shook. So I'm going to let Sebastian Rogers forth and speak. What would you like us to know? He says he's okay, and that he forgives his stepfather. I'm hearing the name Tom. He's saying Tom is here. So the Page of Wands shows me that he has a very, very specific message, that he forgives what happened, and that Tom is here. I don't know what that means, but he's with Tom and he is okay. Is that all you want everyone to know? And he's saying hidden. He's hidden. He's hidden. I don't know where. I'm just seeing darkness in my third eye. But he's hidden. And he wants to have somebody, see, I'm receiving energy from him. He's hidden. And he wants to be found. And he keeps saying Tom is with him. So that is what I'm picking up on. That's all he wants to say. So I will monitor this case and we'll do a follow-up when I feel called to, because I do feel the answer to his whereabouts and where he is going to be revealed within a year's time. I feel it's just, I keep hearing he's hidden and he's with Tom. T-O-M, with Tom. So this is my psychic view on what I'm picking up on for Sebastian Rogers. I want to thank Sebastian for coming forward, for the messages, the channeling, and I pray that he is able to find peace. So thank you for watching this. If you have any other cases that you would like me to look into, please drop a comment below or email me at butterflyintuition1111@gmail.com. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and make sure you like, share, and hit the bell notification. Thank you so much for being here. Love and light to you all.